What happens to a dream deferred?
From the 1950s, have we progressed? I mean, of course we have, especially technology-wise, right? Well, I pose another question. Have any of you faced any type of racial stereotypes or expectations? For some, this may be more difficult to answer, but for others the answer is a clear-cut, bold, ingrained yes. How far have we gone from the dreams of many that are now deferred? Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, Rosa Parks, and even John F. Kennedy. Their dreams are somewhat fulfilled, but not as much as they or most people would like.
Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun?
Of course racism has decreased over the ages, but is it 100% gone? Definitely not. And will it ever? Will the dreams of the previously mentioned dry up like a raisin in the sun? That's a question we must ask ourselves as we grow further into the 21st century. We are on the right track somewhat. Rights and living equalities of minorities have improved, but it can be way better than what we have now. For example, little Ruby Bridges entering a previously all-white elementary school for the first time in the South in 1960, Oprah Winfrey launching her own syndicated talk show in 1986, and Barack Obama becoming the first African-American president in United States history. All of these events are wonderful and steps in the right direction, but we can still strive and achieve for much better than what we have now.
I'll fester like a sore and then run. Does it stink like rotten meat?
Like Walter Lee Jr. and Lorraine Hansberry's Raisin in the Sun, we can't be just content with something lower than what we can achieve. Social justice is prevalent within this work, yet not the most evident theme. Within the play, there is a plant owned by Lena Younger, the matriarch and head of the family. Lena's plant at the beginning was a symbol of hope, and throughout the play got various levels of sunshine symbolizing the growth of the family's dreams and hopes. In the end, the plant is presumed to get much more sunlight, making the plant able to flourish and grow out like the family's dreams and hopes. This can be seen as social justice, as in the beginning it was rough, but as time passed and people made differences, rights and values have dramatically inclined.
Crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet.
This is where my opinion lies, the hope that the dreams of those previously mentioned famous civil rights activists will eventually turn sweet in the end.
At times it'll seem that nothing changes at all, but then, those sudden dramatic events which make history leap into the future.
This was a quote by Joseph Assegai within Raisin in the Sun, which in regards to the topic of social justice, could mean that eventually an event could majorly decrease racism and increase the unity within our country. Harlem by Langston Hughes was the whole basis and foundation of this presentation. Quoted and referenced throughout, Harlem as a poem meant a lot for the Harlem Renaissance and the explosion of new and abstract ideas from African American artists, writers, and more. With that, the whole movement as a whole opened the door for more poets of color. So in conclusion, everyone is a part in the dreams of the past generations for a better unified society. Yet, it's up to you to either fulfill those dreams or let them explode.